Alright guys, so this is going to be a little inspiration, and this is from J Skinte on Instagram. I know I butchered her name. Mine is a bit more purple and it's by default. That's why I'm saying okay, this is an inspiration. Before I get to start, don't forget to subscribe and also click the notification bell. So the first thing I used was my primer and my black opal foundation. I have a full foundation routine. I'll link it in the description bar for you, minus the primer. But for my brow bone, I'm using my Sasha Buttercup setting powder for my brow bone. I always use it for my brow bone. This palette is by Juvia's Place, and this is called their Zulu Palette. And this palette, along with the Saharan palette, is what I'll be using. Now, I do notice that the yellow in this palette is very muddy. It did not give me the look that I wanted. So right now I'm just blending out my brow bone area to get it to be a bit more, what do you call it, smoky. Excuse me. So now I'm heading in with this black is called Chad from the Saharan palette, and I'm using my MAC 217 brush, to apply this. This brush is my absolute favorite brush. I love it gone to bits, and see how it nicely smoked out the eyes. Back in with my Zulu palette, and this is the MAC 224, taking that color again and just going over the black to kind of blend the black with the brow bone color. Then I'm going to go back and add some of the black, which I didn't record, but I did that there. So this is my white pro primer from LA Colors, LA Colors, and I got it at Fontana Pharmacy here in Jamaica. This is what I'm talking about. You see this brush that I'm using? It applied the color very muddy. It made the color. I'm just blending it with my fingers so I don't get any creasing. But look at it. It's how it looks muddy like mustard. It's not coming off as vibrant. So I had to switch over to another brush, and this brush is from the Dipped in Elegance set, which some Fontana has now. So it's coming out brighter. It's the brush. It is the brush, but I still didn't like this yellow. I wanted a more vibrant yellow. So now I'm going in with this purple, and it's using my e.l.f. dollar brush. I said dollar brush because that is what it's known for, but it's actually at Fontana Pharmacy. Am I using everything from Fontana? No. The eyeshadow brush I used, the white Gautier brush, is from my line. It's at Fontana. This one is from Fontana as well. So this is the Inglot Eyeliner Jelly number 77. And this is also at Fontana Pharmacy. Now, Jay had, like, it almost looked like a black cut crease. And I did not know how to mimic that. So I just went in and did what my creativity led me to do. My main issue is I wish this line was cleaner. I don't know if I have nerves problem. But whenever I'm drawing lines, my hands shake a whole lot. That is why I don't do wing liner, and I don't do wing liner for my clients, because my hands get very shaky and it gets very messy. So I'm going over this with Chad. That's the black from the Saharan palette, and I'm basically just blending the Inglot 77 eyeliner gel out, so it's a bit more smoky. Back in with Chad. I didn't like how this yellow was coming off at all, so I wanted to lighten it up a bit, which I don't know, you guys can tell me, but I am not seeing a difference. It looks the same to me. That's a subtle difference. There's hardly any difference. I don't know. But yeah, I just wish this yellow was a bit more vibrant. So this is my LA Colors. I forgot what it's called. It's like a shimmery highlighter palette. This duo, it turns whatever I put on top of it into liquid. What do I mean? It gives a very wet, dewy look, and this is the look I love for highlights. You know, when some highlights is just sitting on top of your face and all your pores and everything is just there, this doesn't do that. So this is from Inglot as well, and it's also from Fontana, and it is the 03 Sparkling Dust from Inglot. See, look at how wet my cheeks look to the side. You see that? I love this. So I'm using the Zulu palette again, and this is what I'll be using as my blush. I've always used eyeshadows as blushes. This is nothing new for me. So for the lips, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Universal, I think it's called the Glass Bomb, and I'm using this because her look was glossy. And for my perimeters, my lips, I'm going to be using Espresso from LA Color, and that's from Fontana. And I'm also going to be using my Lime Crime Cosmopop, one of my favorite lipsticks. You guys, if you see any like orangey nude peachy lip color like this, please let me know. I love it. This is the look, you guys. Really hope you enjoyed it. It's not a long video. I just got straight to the point. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget about my classes in Tamarack, Florida, December 7th through to the 9th, and also my classes in February of next year, 2018, in Jamaica, February 9th to the 11th. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys.